Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of questions about how the Phantom Necro works and what do I do now, and I'd just like to make an updated video to clarify how I build my Necromancer DPS because I am one of the best DPS. I think I'm ranked 4 currently on an A1, so I'm going to show you guys my skills, basically how I use my talents and what they do real quick. Okay, so I use this Shadow Mist here. This is basically a 4% attack buff all the time because with 50% combo, which is what I have, it's basically up all the time. This increases my combo rate. I did this just so I could hit 50%. If you're nowhere near and you have enough combo, I would put it into Haunted personally. Um, I use Soul Reap. I think it's good. It increases my first soul arrow damage and my burst super high. When Spectral is active, this one's really good. When Spectral is active, each soul trap basically deals 90% more damage, right? If and with Spectral being up almost all the time in this build that I use, this is just 90% increased solo trap damage, which is really good. Soul Elegy. This is the only reason I use Soul Elegy at all in my rotation. Right here. This when it procs. After casting Soul Trap, there's a 12% chance of casting the next Soul Elegy without using any energy. Instead, you get an energy, which is huge. And it also doesn't save, but it actually deals more damage than the unprocced Soul Elegy, which is why I use Soul Elegy in the rotation, only because of this right here. This is 13, basically 13% more soul arrow damage, just flat 13%, which is pretty good. This is crucial because with this build, you want to keep your spectral up as much as possible. And three more seconds of having it up is pretty good. Just gonna say that straight up. This one's big. This is what makes your burst super strong as a Necro. Because after you do it, your combo damage is increased by 30% for 6 seconds after it's casted. Soul Burst increases your attack more, and with your Soul Arrow Plus, which I will show you guys in the rotation later. Basically, it buffs your your rotation pretty hard during your burst. This is just more Soul Trap damage, which is good, and less channel time, which is good because you can put more attacks in. It basically adds up over time in a long fight pretty good. This is a must grab here. 21% more Bone Spirit damage is insane. This one, Umbra Flood, is good. 45% more combo damage. Basically, what I'm trying to do with this build is stack as much combo damage as I can. 3 seconds longer on Soul Burst is always good because you get an attack bonus during it. I use 1 because here I think it fits a lot better into the rotation than 66 does. I will show you guys how it fits better later in the video. For alternates, for PvE, I like running these. For PvP, is a DPS main, and someone that doesn't play healer in PvP. I like running Soulbind, Evil Energy, and Depends, either teleport so I can hide behind pillars and LOS in arena, or borrow time, or break free. Depends. You can use either of these 3, or at least 4. But I like these 2. These 2 are just interrupts and deceleration. Okay, so that's basically how the skills work. I'm going to go into Inscribe Stone, explain how I like using this. So basically how it works, you want to rush these emblem slots here. You want to get these as fast as possible. I like Tribal Ode, Out of Control, High Energy Potion or Intertwined Fates is good. I use High Energy Potion currently. Sprawl and Strife. I did not like Burst. Burst did not deal enough damage for me, so I don't use it. With these, you want to make the following nodes plus 50% as much as you can. This Omni node and this combo node and this cooldown node here are like a musket 50%. These two, you want to get to 100% by getting one coming here, one coming here, one coming here, and one coming here. Resonance plus 100% is crucial later in the game. This one is also pretty good if you can get this one to plus 50%. That's just an extra 0.6, right? This one and this one are also crucial 50%. After you get your Omni and your cooldown nodes, pretty much all 3 out of 3, you can focus on these specialization effects, like these. Only after you do all of your stats pretty much that you want as high as possible, I would go into this core mainly, because this is just an extra 13% combo damage. I'm basically trying to stack as much combo damage as possible with this build. What's next? Yes, stats on gear. I've had so many questions about this. You guys have no idea. It's a little annoying how much questions I've had on this. So, let me get to it. Helmet, you want preferably to get, trying to remember what one. You want cooldown and intelligence, which is what I have here. Preferably higher on the cooldown. I will tell you guys to add Petoots at the end after all this. For the shoulder guards, you want combo and intelligence. I unfortunately don't have intelligence, so I need to work on this one. Armor, you want combo and cooldown. Belt, you want combo and intelligence. Greaves, you want combo cooldown. Boots, you want intelligence and cooldown, I think. Yep, cooldown and intelligence. Ring, you want cooldown and intelligence, just like I have it, but cooldown, you want to main stat to be. For the Observe necklace, this is what you want, combo cooldown. For your badge, you want combo cooldown. Unfortunately, I have Omni here. For your cape, you want combo intelligence. For these three, you want the lowest one to be hit, as far as I know. Well, one of these can be 105, and two of these should be 157. And then the other one should be intelligence. Basically, how these three work. Because in the new raid, it requires 420 and 420 hit. And for the weapon, you want combo and intelligence the most. All right, aptitudes. This is basically a crucial thing for your build. The aptitudes are very, very, very important for how this works. Unfortunately, I'm not a whale, so I do not have the aptitudes I currently want the most. So if I go to here, dungeon shop, intermediate equipment, you can see what aptitudes you can roll. For example, you want 3 soul burst ones. Max, you want 3 soul burst ones. This is really good. The soul burst one, you want only 3 of those. If you can, let me figure out what one it is. Is it this one that has it? Yes. If you can, if there's a purple one that has Soul Trap, get the purple Soul Trap. For everything else, get Bone Spirit Blue Attitude. This one, right here. Bone Spirit damage plus 91, plus 10% during Echo of Destiny. That is what you want on your aptitudes. Unfortunately, I am not a whale, so yeah, I have crap aptitudes. I have yet to roll purple, unfortunately. This is my only good aptitude at the moment. So I need to work on my aptitudes, basically. Okay. That's basically the rundown of how... sorry, guys. My power went out there. That's basically how the rundown happened. All right, I'm gonna explain combo vs Omni really quick. I think cooldown is better. Just straight up, I'm just gonna say it because the attacks are higher, right? And it can reset Soul Trap, which is good. So I like this. Omni is okay. It might be better later on, but cooldown I think is better right now. Okay, I'm going to explain the rotation as best as I can. I like opening with 2 Soul Traps and then going into Spectral. If Soul Elegy procs, I use it, and then I do Shadow Blade into Soul Burst and then 5 Soul Arrows. Or however many I can until the thing goes up. I like keeping Soul Trap off cooldown as much as I can. Use your Spectral as soon as it comes up. I accidentally used it a little late there. This is why I use the only 1 instead of 2 cooldown reduce. Look at that. You see how well that's aligned up? That's basically how I do it. Basically, you want to keep your Spectral up. You want to use Soul Elegy only if it procs from that 1 talent. That's basically how it works. For your Inscribe Stone, it'll come up soon, so I'll explain that in a minute. Basically, you just want to keep doing your rotation. Make sure you get your Spectral up before you do the burst, because it's huge when the burst comes up. And then you want to use your Soul Arrows. Use your Soul Traps, basically. Keep using your rotation just as much as you can. Yeah, that's basically how it works. It's pretty simple. Again, look at that. Look how well that's lined up. That's why I use 1 instead of 2 in the talent there. Because that's probably my most asked question about the thing. Why do I only use 1 instead of 2 of the cooldown reduce? That's why right there. It flows better in the single target rotation. At this point, I'm kind of low, so I'm gonna. When you use your burst, I like doing as much as I can into Soul Spirit or Bone Spirit. I forgot what it's called. Bone Spirit. Yeah, Bone Spirit. Because that's what's enhanced from the rotation. You keep spamming your skills. Keep making sure your Spectral's off, cooldown, and always up. And yeah, that's basically how the rotation works. You want to save your burst for stuff in raid mechanic bosses like mechanics that require a lot of burst. But yeah, that's basically how it works. I've pulled pretty high DPS using this. But of course, I could, get better aptitudes and stuff, but it's, of course, luck. But yeah, guys, that's basically the updated version. Now that I figured out that I can use the in-game microphone system to talk. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, DM me on Discord. Thanks. Bye, guys.